We're rolling and action.
Do you like to go shopping?
I do like to go shopping.
If you could only pick, like, let's say 5 things,
Yep.
you can only get 5 things from the store. Well, actually, first off, what store would you pick? What's your ideal grocery store?
Ideal grocery store? I'd have to go probably, I'm a little bit of a health nut, I'd have to go Whole Foods.
Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, so he goes to Whole Foods,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You can only get 5 things. I mean, endless quantities of any of them, really.
Yeah.
But only 5 separate items.
Yeah.
What would you pick? Let's start with number 5.
Number 5? I
Yeah.
actually have them written down my grocery list of 5 items, so I'll just,
This is genuinely what you pick.
yeah, this is generally what I pick.
All right.
Number 5 is a half liter of Jack Daniels.
Half liter specifically.
Yep, half liter.
You could get any amount of it.
Yeah, but just a half liter.
Okay, I like it. I like people who, you could get a lot of stuff, but instead you.
Actually, that's the most you can get. I'm like an alcoholic, like a raging alcoholic, and I go through it really quickly, so I have to buy the most. The biggest.
You can't get more than that?
No.
You couldn't buy 2 of those?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could get
oh,
a bunch of them.
okay, I get it.
Do you want to get more than that?
It is just me right now. I mean, if I ever start a family, I mean, we could always up it.
Yeah, for the kid. Yeah. of
Yeah,
course.
for the kids.
Okay, so number 4,
Yeah, stadium grade nacho cheese.
stadium grade.
Yeah.
Like which
Yeah,
stadium?
like the golden, like nacho cheese, like that you typically find in a stadium. Like, if I was thinking of a good stadium, I would have to think of probably Ford Field. Yeah, the nacho cheese at Ford Field is dynamite, delicious. That's what I'd get.
And you get this at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Mhm.
enough. Everybody's got their place. So.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Number 3, I would have to get a Hustler magazine.
is that like
It's basically like Playboy but different.
what's different about it?
I just
go into
think the chicks are hotter, and Playboy doesn't have nude models anymore, so they keep it nude. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, Playboy's starting to make it more about the like articles again. I just think that's bullshit. We just want to see titties.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can get that at Whole Foods as well. What section would that be in?
That would be in aisle 9, towards the front.
Aisle 9 towards the front. Anybody wants to go there? He's giving you the cheat code, so you don't even have to walk around the whole store all day. You can just go straight to aisle 9 where the goods are. He said towards the front.
Yep, towards the front.
Like first.
I would say like probably like the first 6 feet in at the front of the aisle.
And what shelf?
It would be
what's that?
definitely like eye level, so like just prime spot, like.
Everybody's different heights though.
Yeah, that is true. So I guess I would say like probably 3rd shelf.
3rd shelf from the top.
Yeah, but it's also they don't have a lot of shelves there, so like 3rd is like your middle right here, and then it just goes all the way up to 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and then would this be, if you were, like, let's say you entered the store, you went to aisle 9, would this be on the left side or the right side?
It'd be on the left.
Okay, you heard it here first. So now number 2.
Number 2, we would have to go tortillas.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, they would be the whole grain ones, because like I said, health nut.
Whole grain,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else about them? Like, is that it? Just whole grain?
That's it. I just make some really sad quesadillas. I just have my tortillas, and then I put the stadium grade nacho cheese, flip it over, heat it up, and then that's all I eat. And then I wash it down with a half liter Jack Daniels.
Well, it brings us to number 1.
Yeah, number 1 is non-latex condoms.
Non-latex, you're allergic.
Nope, I just like the feel of the non-latex better.
Really?
Yeah.
Could you describe in detail how that feels?
I think it just feels electric, as we were talking about earlier. Like
Is
when we're-
it
Yeah,
like actual electricity?
it does feel like actual electricity cattle prodding your balls.
Well, that's
But I
good.
said it gets moved to your dick, 'cause it's, where you keep it on.
And where's that, the pros, or is that?
You are actually spot on. It is right next to the produce, specifically right between the broccoli and bananas.
Because it's related to producing.
Exactly, and it's
Procreating.
non-latex also, so it's
Just
more
like-
natural, like produce.
Yeah, right, and, yeah, obviously, broccoli, and then what was the other one you said?
Bananas.
Broccoli and bananas, they both are non-latex as far as I'm aware.
Exactly. Yeah, so it makes sense. Jeff Bezos gets a lot of my money.
Yeah, he owns Whole Foods.
He does own Whole Foods.
Does, have you ever seen him in the Hustler magazine?
You know, him personally, even though he's a very attractive man, I have not, but I've seen his fiancee, Lauren Sanchez, in it, and she's got some great mommy milkers.
That's good, and I think that, those could be used to make that, the stadium,
Great nacho
Nacho
cheese.
cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
it's a full circle of life.
Full circle of life. Founder Jeff Bezos' fiance makes the stadium great nacho cheese found at Whole Foods.
He just slaps him on the table, beats him up, and then he gets processed into the Ford Field.
Yeah,
She's just in the ceiling of Ford Field.
she basically is.
And then
I mean,
just-
I think they have her suspended like this over, and then there's something on her boobs just constantly taking out the nacho cheese.
and then that's connected to the, I guess what else goes into it? Like, let's say you have the milk, right?
Yeah.
Well, now what happens? How do you get that orange, that beautiful color, that golden, as you said?
You know, I don't really know. I mean, I do care what goes into my body, but the nacho cheese is just so good. I don't know enough about the process or want to know, to be completely honest.
So that's something that's like your guilty pleasure.
Exactly. Lauren Sanchez's stadium grade nacho cheese from her breast milk.
That's good. I think that shout out to Jeff for allowing Miss Sanchez to be playing such a role in sports, because there's a lot of people who are for some reason against, women being in sports. And I
Yeah.
think that this is, I think it's,
Step in the right direction.
yeah, at least, I mean, obviously we'd like to see more than that, right?
Yeah.
But at least it's something, it's still playing a very positive role.
Yeah. I would say like that's baby steps. I mean, we might even, we might just see, I don't know what's in the future, but it's baby steps, right direction. I absolutely love it. That was a great point.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to talk to Miss Sanchez,
Mm-hmm.
and if you were to be like, if you were to ask her any question not related to her body
Yeah.
or the cheese,
Yeah.
what would you ask her?
Man, I think there's more to her than the cheese, so I want to get more into the mind of her and just want to know her favorite movie. Actually, it's really telling about a person.
That's good. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Oh man, there's so many. One of my favorites by far is, I like movies that make me laugh. Happy Gilmore is always a good one that comes up. The Hangover Part 3 is really good. Trying to think of another one.
What's that?
It's definitely just in the background.
Oh.
Just, I say I'd go with funny movies.
Happy Gilmore would be
Yeah,
good.
Happy Gilmore's a good one. I like Happy Gilmore.
Pretty basic though.
And Adam Sandler,
Yeah, I mean he's good.
he's funny.
He's good. Uncut Gems.
I haven't seen that one.
Me
yet.
either, but I'm just pointing it out.
I mean, he actually does a role seriously. He doesn't do like his voice, like where he's like, "Eh!" Like he
I think
doesn't
that's
do
his regular-
he doesn't do that in Uncut Gems though.
Right. I think that is his regular voice though. when he's
Oh,
playing
that
the
is
character.
true. I have heard interviews where he does it.
Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that kind of states everything. If you were to pick, if there was a wild card item
Mm-hmm.
that you just suddenly could pick from the grocery store that you could take, what would it be? If there was one more thing, that's why it's called the wild card. You didn't know it was going to be there,
Yeah.
but you have it.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be? You got cheese, you got the magazine,
Yep,
you got the alcohol,
yep,
you got the tortillas,
yep, the tortillas,
and then,
non-latex condoms.
right, and I guess you could eat all of those, but let's go with another food item. Because
Yeah.
you picked a lot of non-food for it being a grocery list.
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe something that would complement some of the other things.
yeah, I think I'd have the lamb chop.
Lamb chop. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lamb chop. They called me that in high school, so it's kind of funny that you bring that up.
Yeah.
It's almost like you didn't know that though.
No, I didn't, but that's it's very interesting. I can see why they call you lamb chop.
Yeah, you call me young chop, lamb chop.
Yeah.
Drop top.
Drop top. Drop top lamb chop.
Yeah, young chop,
Sounds good.
young drop top, lamb chop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good. I think that you should talk to Miss Sanchez. I think that you could maybe learn a little bit more about the world and maybe about yourself in the process.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Good.